Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carter, aka Headshot from MowDownGaming here, and I'm finally doing a commentary after a really long time. But it has been so crazy these past 4 weeks, with my move and with school and with everything that's been going on. So let me explain. Well, first off, I'm probably just gonna talk and then add gameplay later, because this is one of those things where I just wanna tell you guys what's been going on, because it's there's been a lot going on. First off, let's start with the second last day of school the second last day of the second last week of school. So go sorry go in the morning to school, and we have a French exam, part B final, and we we hear that there's like a big flood in Canmore, which is like a city just an hour west of Calgary, and we're downriver from them, so we were gonna get the kind of bit of it, and so we were like, oh man, that really sucks. Like, what the hell's gonna happen? And we also knew that the next day we had a hike in Kananaskis, which is 15 minutes away from Canmore. So, and Canmore was completely evacuated. The whole area was essentially dead man's land. The highways were completely gone. Literally, on the Trans-Canada Highway, there was actually a part of it that had just been completely swept away. So, after the test, we were all talking. We were like, we're not going, dude. Even if we were able to, it'd still be illegal. But, so, it was stupid, because they only called off the hike, later that day. Really late. 11:30 at night. It's like, come on, man. It was pretty obvious that we're not going. But, so, we're all happy. We're texting each other. We're like, yeah, we got a day off tomorrow. Yeah, it's awesome. So we were like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's an extra day off. We got a long weekend before the last week of school, before tests, and I'm at home and I'm watching the news, and everything is getting much worse. It's like it's supposed to hit us, and it's supposed to be really bad. They said probably about 5 feet or so of flooding at least. It was a lot worse. It was 12 to 15 feet. Half the city was evacuated. It was insane. I couldn't believe what happened to some of the places. It was insane. And so they shut down the power in a lot of neighborhoods. Luckily, I don't really, I live kind of close to the river, but it's a 5-minute drive, so it's, it's whatever. I don't even, and I live up the hill from it, so it didn't affect me at all. Other than my internet, right now it's just taking a crap on me. But, so on top of that, we get the week off, and everything's good. My first provincial race was canceled because of the floods, because no one could get there on the weekend. And then during the week, just helping out with the move, getting really busy, kind of settling in a bit. And then the next weekend, oh my god, we had super camp, and first day was great. Second day, well, it was not so great. So first day, it was every other year, first day. It's they say, well, this is not going to be the hardest day. We're going to just kind of check to see how you ride, your riding style, everything like that. And do some drills at the end of the day. We'll do some wall laps, alright? Yeah, it's nothing too special. But second day comes around, and we're doing corner drills. And these corner drills were not too hard. They're whatever. We were doing high-lows first, and then we had a water break, then we went into doing Get Skinny, and I was with my partner Cody Knappy. He's a cool guy, and we're doing it fine, and then one of our last lap before the next water break, like literally, I was thinking in my mind, oh yeah, we can go on a water break now. Last lap before the water break, we're going around the corner, Get Skinny, everything's good. I'm going into the next straight, and just by the way, it was super hot out that day, so tire pressure is going to be a thing to look out for. And I get into the third straight, and I'm coasting, I'm not even going very fast, and all of a sudden, my back tire comes up a little bit, my front tire pops, I flip over, smack my stomach on the ground, and, like, you know when you're crashing, like, you're going slow motions, like, oh god, it's happening, and then you hit the ground, and you're like, did this seriously just happen? And then you feel whatever happened, and it's like, oh my god, no. But luckily, I was, like, super winded. It wasn't as bad as as what I had last year at the beginning of the year at the Edmonton provincial race. But it was still bad. It was to the point where it wasn't just, it was like I wasn't breathing. But after about probably 10, like not even 10 seconds, like it was 5 seconds, I started to regain my breathing. Everything was going a bit, a little better. I sat down, and the pain didn't really go away. I kind of felt it in my stomach, and like not really the stomach, but like the side, like where your oblique is, and it just didn't go away. It was like, what the hell is going on here? This is gonna be bad, isn't it? So I try to get up, can't, and then I get up a little bit later. I try to hobble over to the back to the tent, and jeez, like I just couldn't. I needed help, so we had 2 guys come in and help me like walk over there, and we get to the tent, and I'm like breathing really like it was almost like my ribs hurt too, and it was like I was making these weird noises when I was breathing, and like people were getting scared, and then they checked me out, like the first aid checked me out there, and my stomach was kind of bloated a bit, and it was hard, and they were like, this is not good. They were whispering to my mom, and I could hear it, but they were like, yeah, this is pretty bad. I think you guys are gonna need to go get some x-rays. And like they knew that I hadn't broken bones, but you can also do x-rays for internal organs. And so it turns out I get to the hospital, and they're doing x-rays on me. They're setting me up. They're like ripping off my shirts and jersey. And this is what really pissed me off, is because the jersey was brand new. It was like there was a complication with the jersey, so it was kind of cheaply made, and we were gonna get a new one. But it was still a new jersey, and I liked it. The look of it was pretty sweet. And friggin' they rip it off, and like, in like my injured stupor, I'm just like, no. In my head, I was just thinking, come on, man, this is just, why do you have to do this? And then they cut the shirt, and I'm like, that's like one of my favorite friggin' workout shirts. And oh man, that was just frustrating. But I wasn't really doing anything there. I was just sitting on the table, like trying to breathe normally, trying not to make sounds, trying to kind of normalize my breathing. And when they put the IV in, man, I didn't feel anything. I was just like sitting there like, like I remember it, because I wasn't like, I didn't have any head injuries or anything, because I got a good helmet. But yeah, like I don't the pain of that was not even existent. But so they put the neck brace on me and everything, and I'm just lying there. And so they do some x-rays and some whatchamacallit, ultrasound test, and it turns out that I had internal bleeding. And later on, as I was sitting in like the emergency little area where they have the beds, the normal beds, I found out that I had a 6-centimeter laceration on my liver and a slightly smaller laceration on my kidney. So that was terrible. That was not fun, really. It wasn't. I would definitely suggest not doing that, not lacerating your liver and kidney, because the days in the hospital afterwards are not fun. You have to spend like 5 days in the hospital, and my 5 days in the hospital were they didn't feel long, but they sucked. I mean, I have to say the last day felt long because we were kind of just waiting there, waiting for me to get discharged. And we knew I was going to get discharged, but it was one of those things where it was like, yeah, well, we're just we're waiting on the papers and stuff. And what happened actually is, like, they tried to keep giving me laxatives and stool softeners and stuff, but because I hadn't eaten it for so long, because I was on a clear fluids diet, which is just water, apple juice, and Jello, I didn't have anything inside of me. So they were like, oh, well, have this laxative, have this stool softener, and it wasn't doing anything because I didn't have anything. And what had also happened is my colon and bowel had actually, what they said, it had fallen asleep, and that's basically where it just stops working. Like, it's just they don't know why. It just well, okay, it stops working to help fix the other organs, but like it's just one of those things where it's a hassle. Like, it just takes time for it to awaken a bit. And I finally went to the bathroom, like, when I got discharged, 2 days after I got discharged or something, and it felt good. It's really relieving. But other than that, it was a journey, and that's basically why it's been so long for me to get a commentary out for you guys. I've been trying to upload the Minecraft stuff, and I did upload 2 episodes, but you know, it's whatever. And so that's pretty much the end of the game. The theater mode cut it short, so I'm sorry you don't get to see the ending. But we're coming to a close here in this game. Like and comment, give me some constructive criticism, because it will be mutually beneficial. You know, tell me what you guys want to see, tell me what I can improve on, so I can entertain you guys better. Anyways, that's the end, guys. I gotta go, and see ya.